He's like, yeah, great hat. It's like the best that you can get. And so I thought that was the price. And he goes, and we'll give you 20% off. And I was like, oh, perfect. Like, that's so nice of you guys. And he goes, all right, it's going to be $1,080. Fuck me.
Wow.
But I was like, he's like, is that okay? I was like, oh yeah, like that's fine.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
But like, it's fine. But like, I wasn't expecting to spend that on a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's like a jump scare.
Yeah. And so like I was walking away and he goes, oh, and you get a free hat case for your cowboy hats. I was like, oh,
thanks, man.
So now that I spent freaking $1,000 on a cowboy hat after 20% off, I'm trying to wear that motherfucker as much as I can.
Oh my God.
Dude, are you just waking up too?
Yeah, I'm beat. But the rest of my January looks chill. But who cares? Because Montana State, your Division I FCS national champions. It was 48 hours ago. I'm still riding the high. Very sleepy, but so can we do one of these, Soph?
Yeah, we can. Dude, I was looking at all the videos because it's like been on everyone's feed. And I just love kind of how everyone dresses up there. I know that has nothing to do with football, but
no, it's okay.
I like the style.
It's like a cute little cowboy chic kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to brag about my outfit, but first we should tell everyone, welcome back. It feels like it's been 2 years. Show Me Something podcast presented by who, Sophie?
Our good friends over at ARBY'S.
Woohoo. There's like a zillion things that we have to catch up on. Some good, some bad. I kind of had like just moved on from being mad about the Chiefs announcement, but now I'm going to get all fired up again, but we can get to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got back from Nashville yesterday. It was either the best football game I've ever seen in my life or second best. That's like between that and the 13-second Chiefs-Bills game. But
like the actual crazy football game was really good?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, any championship game that goes to overtime is just like crazy, but we went up early. They brought it back, got it close. Then we punted. They drove down to like kick a game-winning field goal. We blocked it, had the ball, pissed it away, like snap over our quarterback's head, went to overtime. They scored in 2 plays. Then we blocked the PAT right after. Then we get four.
Why are you blocking so many? That is not normal.
The last 2 kicks, they went and blocked them. And then it's 4th and 10. I thought we were dead. I thought we were dead like 5 times. 4th and 10, they blitz everyone. It was like a cover 0. They blitz everyone. Our QB off his back foot, fucking like fade ball on a corner route to Taco, Dowler, touchdown. We make the PAT win. Everyone gets rings.
Wait, was that just insane?
Yes. I like, my dad and I both like hands like this for an hour. Those are the best games though. Because a blowout, yes, you feel good because you know you're going to get it. But with those types of games, it just like feels different. No, I totally agree. Well, so the team we played, shout out Illinois State. They're like, they were unseeded in this tournament. So every game they won was on the road. They were underdogs. They beat North Dakota State. They're a really good football team. I thought we would handle them well, but I was like, I want it to be close because everyone made the trip. Like, you want it to be a good game. It was a little too close.
Yeah.
No, not that close. But holy balls, unreal. We haven't won a national championship since 1984. And so I want to say one thing. What's cool is like all the dudes, the guys who won the national championship at Montana State in 1984 are all like early mid 50-year-olds now.
Was everybody there?
Yes, but they're in Bozeman since I've gone there. They're like, they all have their rings, their leather jackets from 84. Like they don't buy beers at bars in Bozeman. They're like the cool guys because they want it. Like now that this group of dudes gets to like have that forever is so sick. And
wait, were a lot of your teammates back there? Because I can just imagine like if the basketball team were to ever do that, I feel like all the alumni would be back.
Yeah, that's like also why these games are so fun is because you see all your friends. I mean, like, win or lose, you want to win, but like you get to go hang out in Nashville for a weekend with all your friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, that's so fun.
So it was awesome. So
that's a blast.
Congrats to the boys, man.
That is big time. That is big time. That's huge. Huge.
Sick.
Yeah.
God damn. That was like just 2 days ago. Sorry. There's like a zillion things we have to talk about, but
well, I feel like we have not talked since before Christmas. Like that, I feel like so much has happened, but I don't even know what has happened.
Did Santa stop by the Cunningham house?
I was a good girl this year, so Santa definitely stopped by. But actually, our Santa came, but our family did not do gifts this year, and it was like really nice.
Just like no pressure, like we don't need to fake it, kind of thing.
No, yeah, like I just feel like we spend so much money, and like like we've been, blessed. We're like, we don't need a lot of stuff. And so we're like, what, let's not do a lot of gifts and like, let's go on a family vacation. So like, we're all trying to figure out when we could do that. And I feel like that's we've never done that before. So I feel like it was really nice and everyone just relaxed. It was cool.
I like that. We did at my grandma's. We've always done everyone gets everyone gifts. And this year, finally, they made it Secret Santa style. And it was way better because everyone gets one gift. It's more thoughtful. And like,
and just like our families have all gotten so big that like, we're spending all this money on just stuff that no one needs and just doesn't make sense. But Lindsay's little girls, they got so much shit. Oh my God.
Are they kind of like the main kiddos right now? Like, do they have any cousins that are that age or are they just,
no, they are like they are the babies, the new babies since like our youngest is, a sophomore in college. So it's like that big of a gap.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, do you have little kids?
We have my cousin married into a child. So she's like 4. No, she's not 4. She's about like 6 or 7. I'm so bad. Like a kid could be 3 to 9, and I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. But we got her. We got her. What are they called? A jelly cat.
What's that?
It's like a little stuffed animal that like people love. They're like, they're like really hard. And she hugged it with 2 arms like this, and she came up to me after we ate and said, "Think it was one of my favorite presents ever." And I said.
Dude, honestly, it is so cute. And like the more you're around kids, you have 2 different feelings. It's like you're like, okay, I can't wait to have them. Like I'm excited for it. And then the other half,
shit, they're the worst.
Well, no, and then the other time, like I am not ready for any of this shit. Like you just like it's like extreme feelings. There's no like, oh, you can. It's like absolutely no.
Well, I feel I can tell my dad keeps joking and he's like so ready to be a grandpa, which he is. I can just tell.
Yeah.
But I do think what's nice if you're a grandpa or aunt or uncle is you kind of get all the like the cute moments. You get like the Christmases and the birthdays and like the fun stuff without having to do the hard shit. Because if you are a grandpa or grandma, you like earned the right. It's like you get to have that full moment of like raising a kid again without doing the shitty stuff.
But mom and dad live like 7 minutes from Lindsay. And like, so they're always over there, like doing,
I'm sure,
which is so fun. But like mom, she watches both of the girls on Thursday and she like, after the day is done, it looks like she's gotten her ass kicked. It's awesome.
I do think like a life hack would be like, I don't know what my parents would have done if we had 2 aunts who lived in Columbia and my mom's mom. And like without them, either you're paying for daycare, but also like, I think you'd rather have your kids at least when you're gone. Like I went to daycare, but they helped my parents so much though. Like having family like in Columbia.
Yeah. I just feel like
I don't know
everyone,
how you do it otherwise.
Well, but I feel like nowadays, I don't know why, and maybe this isn't the case. We're just not in the world yet. But I feel like everyone went to daycare, but now everyone's like, oh, the schools they're sucky or they're too expensive. And so now I feel like kids aren't going to daycare. Like, I don't know.
I guess I haven't really talked to anyone about daycare in a long time. New York, everyone has nannies.
I was going to say, Kevin has a kid.
Yeah, Kev, let's talk.
Okay, so a few things. Sophie starting out, you love them. They're super annoying. I'm not running for this. Kids 3, I'm still there. I'm just going through it day by day. Daycare is insanely expensive in New York, and I know from my former time at GMA, there's a lot of daycare deserts around the world. It's just like a tough service to provide, right? And parents' expectations are so high. And I also think during COVID, like a lot of people were like doing the thing, which like made more babies. So that's also caused like a backfill almost, if you will.
Baby boom.
Yeah. But
then do you guys nanny, or what do you do?
So my wife's mother, shout out Hope. She lives with us.
What up, Hope?
She's amazing. And it's crazy because she's raised like 5 kids. So by the time Journey comes around and he's like whining about everything, he's freaking out, he shit his pants, and she's like, "It's cool, dude. Like, she's done everything before." So I feel like that calmness is like imparted on him, which is great. And then his like super turned up, craziness probably comes from me. So, we run into it.
Yeah. Wow.
Also,
at least Kev.
Yeah. And also speaking about your Montana State fit, the fur coat, Wes. Drip.
Fire. Dude, you didn't even tell us about it. You didn't tell us that, but it did look really cool.
Okay, so I don't know what happened, but this year I've been really into ties. Like, I just think it's a fun way to like make the outfit like upscale, but then have fun with everything else, Yeah. And I was like, what can I do? I have this fur coat. Like, if your team's playing in a national championship in Nashville in January, it's kind of like, when else are you going to wear a fucking fur coat,
Yeah.
So I brought the fur coat, and then I did like, obviously like button up with a navy blue and gold tie, and then this old vintage, like, it's kind of like starter jackety crew neck V-neck looking thing. And then just like a good old hat, like baggy jeans and Timbs. But the fur coat was,
that's what made the fit.
Like, when else are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Wait, I want to show you one picture that someone sent me. It's like just too awesome. Like from street angle. Like that. It was just.
That is tough. Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Looking like Frank White. Looking like you're moving weight, Wes.
Yeah, literally. You look like a drug dealer.
I can be that guy for this. Clearly, sweatiest guy, probably in Nashville, but who cares? But yeah, I don't know. Shout out ties. They kind of work right now. And my dad wore ties to football games this year, and at first I was like, what? And then I was like, you look really good. So I kind of followed him. Which, speaking of parents,
can you do like you can do fun ties though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like different, like one with the Viking Broncos or one with cowboy hat. Like you can. Yeah. I don't know.
Totally. New Year's Eve, I hung out with your mom.
And shout out Casey
and Shay. They got married New Year's Eve wedding, which every time I say New Year's Eve wedding, people raise an eyebrow. And the more I
got married on New Year's. I just found that out.
It's way chiller.
Really?
Either New Year's Eve. Well, you're gonna like. No, I mean it's chiller than like having to make your own New Year's Eve plans. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like you're with your friends. You dress up anyways. Open bar. Like you're gonna be out till midnight. Like you would be doing that anyways, but having to pay and probably wait in the line.
Yeah.
And like figure stuff out. Also, my New Year's Eve kiss, Craig. I was in the middle of a conversation with these two people, and we were like, "Oh fuck, it's midnight," and they were together. So I was like, "Guys, kiss!" And I just turned around, and Craig was walking this way, and I was like, "What do we do?" And he was like, "Fuck it."
Oh God, Craig!
And so we went,
is funny.
Happy New Year's.
Dude, he is so funny, and I love Charlotte. That is funny as hell that you got Craig. That's like the perfect guy to do that to, too.
No, it is. It's perfect. And I was like, Charlotte, I hope it's okay. And she was like, I don't care. It was good.
Charlotte's probably like, please get him away from me. Like,
it was such a panic kiss, but it worked. He is the perfect guy to do that with. So
I love that. It was
so funny. What'd you do for New Year's?
Honestly, well, starting with Christmas, we were just back home at mom and dad's, and really chill Christmas this year. Like, really didn't plan anything. Saw a couple people, but I really much like stayed at home. And do you know like how refreshing that was?
Oh,
it was awesome.
I can't even imagine.
It was awesome. You know what's funny? I actually ran into your brother twice from airports to airports. Yeah, or maybe once this time. I feel like it was twice. He
said that you were sick on the plane.
Dude, listen to this. So, okay, so our friends, we had like a friend's Christmas, and I got some type of like food poisoning there at some point because that's the only thing I really ate all day that day. And
out the friends, who are they? What did they make?
I don't know what it was, but I'm not going to out them because they're really good cooks. So I don't know. Maybe it was just my stomach, but I think it might have been like the store-bought shrimp.
Would you do like a shrimp cocktail?
Yeah.
A shrimp cocktail's good though.
Oh, it's so good.
I would have kept eating it.
Well, I did, and I think that was my problem.
Yeah, it's like that's a problem.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. And so, like the next morning, I had a flight, and I'm not kidding. TMI, sorry, we've already talked about laxatives on here, but here we go again. I could not out of both ends
on the plane.
No, the night before, but I had to get on the plane, and I was so queasy, and like I looked like shit. Like I'm already pale, but I look so pale. And I ran into your brother and Clay, and they're like, "You good?" And I was like, honestly, had food poisoning. And I almost made your brother switch me seats because he was in the aisle and I was on by the window. And I was like, I might get up and throw up. Like, it was horrible.
He texted me on the plane. He was like, "Send me Sophie's number. I'm going to tell her like I can switch with her or whatever." And I didn't respond. He was like, I just went up. I like walked over and I was like, "If you need to switch,
nice,
like, let me know."
He's like he's so good. Nice. Like,
yeah. Shout out Henry.
No, he really is just a really nice like boy.
But so it didn't happen on the plane then?
No, but I got to Chicago because that was my connecting flight, and I was so dehydrated from the night before that I was shaking and I couldn't move. Wow. Like I couldn't move, and like everything was so achy, and like I had two people kind of come up to me like, "Are you okay?" Like, and I was like, "No, I need help." And so I went to go get like Advil and Tylenol. That kind of helped, whatever. But so it was fine. Start eating again. But New Year's Eve, listen to this. So we all went out to dinner. It was fun. We went out to what?
What day is this? Oh, this is before New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah. So that was the 27th. Yeah.
Okay.
This is when I flew back out to Arizona. But I've never had this happen, Wes, and this is insane to me. New Year's Eve, we were going to a restaurant. We went to go get a drink at the bar, like waiting for all like our reservation and whatnot. And there was this lady, and I don't know what happened, but she projectile vomited all over the bar. And like people were sitting right here, like was throwing up, no joke, just piles and piles for probably like 3 minutes. And it was going everywhere on people's foods, all over like the bar and liquor, on people's
Sounds like a movie scene.
Dude, it was a movie scene, but I have never seen that like actually live. And it was, oh God, it was so disgusting.
Was it because she was like fucked up?
I think so. It had to have been.
Oh, yikes.
But she didn't really look like it. You know what I mean? But she must have been feeling it.
She's throwing up, gave you a thumbs up. So he's like, I think she's good, guys.
Ew, God, it was horrible. And this was like a kind of nicer place, and I've never seen anything like that happen.
Holy hell.
But it's kind of like fun to watch. I know that's gross.
But it makes you feel good because it's not you, you know?
Yes.
Like you were feeling sick a few days ago, but like not that bad.
Yeah.
And like you always, I totally agree. Like it sucks for whoever it's happening to, but they probably don't even realize it. And you're just like, this person is having a worse day than I've had in a long time.
Dude, but
I hope they feel better, but it's all good.
Facts. But what's more embarrassing, I think, is when if you were to be the friends around, because then like you don't really know what to do. Like some of them just kind of walked out. One person kind of stayed, but it was a shit show. Like it was horrible. I'm
not gonna out my friend, but one of my friends this weekend, we were there 3 nights. 2 of the 3 nights sent home. Yeah, the boys had to carry him out of the bar and call an Uber. Nashville got the best of him.
You're lying.
I swear. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, that's what happens. That's what happens.
Does it? Or do we think that people just can't handle it anymore?
I'll say this. I'll say he, not a former football player, hanging out with a lot of old football guys who are like 3 times bigger than him.
Oh, so
and
trying to keep up.
I think he was trying to keep up, and it got him bad.
Dude, just run your race. Run your own race.
Yeah. But then the third night, everyone was like, let's have beers. And he just babysat like one beer for the whole night. And he was like, not doing it, guys. Yeah, it's okay.
That's okay.
Guys, I will say for my New Year's Eve, hanging out with friends, we were in St. Croix. It's like getting almost to midnight. We're on like the porch outside. Doing whatever I was doing. I'm like, I have to throw up. I ran inside. First door locked. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Walked in another door. Second door locked. I'm like, oh my God. Third door. I didn't make it. Third door also locked. It was the bathroom. So did what I had to do.
You threw up outside?
A variety of spots. Like a trail to the kitchen.
Kev!
I'm like the oldest one.
Oh my God. Well, you were on an island though. So we'll give you that.
If you had to pee or throw up, I always say go outside. Well, if you're a dude, there's so much
outside
freedom.
To the inside. I fucked up.
Find a tree and some brush.
Yes,
and just be yourself.
We were on the second floor, so it was like down. It was like the people. So I didn't want to rain on anyone's parade, like literally, figuratively.
Literally,
so
yeah.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm like, there's so many locked doors. I've never encountered so many locked doors.
What do you mean?
Like,
wait, those were your rooms, or like, why were they locked?
Well,
how did you get back in?
We're on the balcony and like doing our thing. They're like, it's a problem. So I turned around and I go to the door. I'm like fumbling with it because I'm like this. So I'm like turning it. Then I walk in and then there's another door. I'm like, why there's so many doors? And then I finally get to the bathroom and my friend's like, hey, I'm in here. And I'm like, not good for me. So it was just.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
What did wifey say?
Well, she's like, we're probably not going to be my New Year's kiss now.
Valid.
No, it was a fun time. We read out and finished strong. So
good. Man.
Finished
strong. How was your New
Year's, Wes? Yeah, it was good. It was the wedding. So it was first dances, like good meal. Everything was good. Aww. Party bus. We had a little party bus that took us to the venue. I love a party bus. I don't know if that'll ever get old.
I don't think so. And I think it's like a very smart thing to do too. So people are like, I know this sounds like a mom, but like people aren't driving. You're all in one spot. You're all can just like chill, drink, hang out together.
And like it's efficient. It's like you're not wasting time because you're going from point A to point B and it's fun. Yeah, I've never not had fun on a party bus. Party buses rock.
I like that. All right. Arby's has entered the chat with a meal deal that raises the bar for value. Introducing the new meat in 3 box for $7.99. That's filled with Arby's quality favorites.
Each meat in 3 box includes your choice of one sandwich, classic roast beef or crispy chicken sandwich. It also comes with melty mozzarella sticks, some crispy curly fries, and a peach cobbler roll. Whoa. A sweet little treat, guys. You need to try it, and you're getting a small drink. It's called the Meat in 3, but you're actually getting 5 items, all for $7.99.
The value box, that's more meal for your money, and it's filled with Arby's favorites that you can't get anywhere else. This is a value meal that won't leave you hungry, which is key, and you don't have to settle for less when you can get more from Arby's.
Any basketball? Oh, I can't. I like almost don't want to talk about the Chiefs right now because I'll fucking freak out and I'll be in a bad mood. I will talk about it, but I'm saving that for the end.
Can I tell you something though? And I'll save it for the end too. But the amount of people, because everyone knows like I'm from, like out here, there's not a lot of Chiefs fans.
Everyone all right, we're doing it now. Fuck it.
But no, I was just saying that's what everyone wants to talk to me about still. And they're like, how are you feeling? And like people are sending me DMs about it. I'm just like, dude, like pissed about it.
Okay.
Need a break.
So I'm less like I appreciate and I think that they belong on the Missouri side, but the Missouri versus Kansas part of it all, I'm not like as angry about, but I've seen a lot of like somehow, of course, the Mizzou KU part of it, I can already see the difference where like KU people are very like, it doesn't matter. And like it's still the same team, blah, 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 whatever. And Missouri people are like,
pissed.
I won't be a fan anymore because it's in Kansas.
No, people
are you angry that now that it's it'll say Kansas City KS instead of Kansas City MO.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
But that doesn't mean like I'm going to be salty and like not support them or like not be a fan. But it does like there's something inside me that like it pierces me a little bit just because like it's always been Missouri and like fuck.
My question now is when they fucking do it's Monday Night Football and they do B-roll of the city, they're going to show the Missouri shit. Like it's downtown is in Missouri. All the barbecue restaurants that people like to go to besides like Joe's are all Missouri side.
What are they going to show?
Where's the fucking parade going to be? Missouri?
Dude,
like, what are they going to do? In a fucking suburb in Kansas?
But we should all call that out. Be like, no, that's not Missouri. You know what I mean? Like, or that's not Kansas. That's all Missouri shit. It is. Yeah, and you know what? Like, in a business world, like, I get that, like, he's getting what? $2 billion for free?
Fucking everything for free. Like it's the crazy. People have said it's like he's robbing the people of the state of Kansas. Like the tax breaks fucking crazy. Like they own the stadium, but they're not making any money from it.
Yeah.
The rent that he pays goes
like
into
$7
a pot,
million, but it's not even. That doesn't even.
The rent that he's paying it just goes to one pot that then he can use that money to use again for like stadium renovations and security and fucking whatever else he wants. My biggest gripe, like Arrowhead that you actively play in right now, it's not like some old fucking relic that used to be cool. Arrowhead Stadium is actively cool. It is actively the loudest stadium in the world. Fucking Google it. It's in a part of the Guinness Book of World Records that was set in like 10 years ago. It's not some historic thing that like is now like needs to be moved or changed or is like totally dead. If you Google loudest stadium in the world, it says Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City Chiefs. Yep. You just hosted like 6 AFC championship games in the last 7 years, and you got to host them because you won other playoff games in Arrowhead. The ones that you won because it was in Arrowhead. You hung 3 banners in that stadium. It's like so not like the idea that you would fucking leave that behind in the dust when it is a bucket list for NFL fans, for people who like sports, for anyone who works in like TV. They all want to go to Arrowhead because it's super like historic. It's genuine. The reason people like Arrowhead is because when you go down low, there's not a bunch of suites with rich people. It's people who wear overalls and drink Bud Light and like sing to the songs they play on, whatever. Like his dad built Arrowhead, made it into this cool thing. In the 90s, it was still the loudest stadium in the world. If you look up any interviews, people always say, we don't want to play at Arrowhead because it's so loud. It's like their fans are so awesome. One time in the 90s, it's the only time I've ever seen this happen in any sporting event. The ref told the stadium to quiet down or there would be a 15-yard penalty because like the refs couldn't communicate and John Elway like couldn't hear anything and he looked at him and he was like, I don't know what to do. It's been the
best,
like the best place in the world for years. And I'm sad because I learned to like love football at Arrowhead Stadium and I won't get to share that experience with my family or like my hypothetical children. And that's a bummer. One more thing. Sorry. The other thing that people say is they're like, oh, well now Kansas City can host Super Bowls and Final Fours. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Like no one in Kansas City's dream is to like host a Final Four. It doesn't fucking matter. That's not cool. No one, it's literally so owners can say that they are the reason that the city's hosting some shit. Yes. It's good for the economy for like 3 months and then it fucking goes back to normal. If anyone ever looks at you and is like, well, now the Chiefs can host the Super Bowl, say, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Leaving Arrowhead for that is so crazy to me. No one's ever been like, I'm from Dallas. We hosted a Super Bowl in 2003. Like,
and our team doesn't need to host. Crazy. Like, it would have been cool to do it, but like, we go and travel and we still win Super Bowls. Like, that says even more about your team if you can win on the road. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much. And honestly, everyone's gonna say
but hosting a Super Bowl isn't even it doesn't mean your team. It's probably two other teams. It's like why it's fucking stupid.
Dude, it is. It is.
Also, football should be played outside. I could talk about that for another hour, but like to build a dome too is so fucking lame. I have so many cool Chiefs jackets that I'm gonna have to fucking leave under my bed now. Like,
but everyone does. Like, I think that's like, and I know a lot of teams are doing it. And I know, like, you know, maybe the athletes, I don't know really how they feel. I'm sure that the locker rooms and all that type of stuff will be better. But like, I think that's part of like coming to the Chiefs, because honestly, and I'm not trying to do this.
I agree. No, I know. I agree.
But we, like, out here in Arizona, we had the nicest facilities, and it was awesome. And then you go to Indiana, but there's so much history and Gainbridge, and it's like, oh shit, like, you know, like you're kind of going back to the basics, but it was cool. But like, you were all in there, and it was like, it was just a different mindset. And I think that, like, I don't know. And I know we're building a facility now, but I think there's something to be said with like the history, and it shows like when you go into something, players know the history behind it, and you want to play because of who came before you. You know what I mean? And like Arrowhead is one of those stadiums where it's like Madison Square Garden. It's like, oh shit, dude, like we're here.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. And I think a lot of people feel the same way you feel about how, like, you know, your dad took you, that's where you loved, you know, to love football. And I think a lot of people have stories like that, and people are going to be like, oh, no, that does matter. Like, that's why our culture in the Midwest, and especially in Missouri, is so fucking awesome, is because we know how to rally around a team. If it's hot, cold, freezing, to like all of it, like that is just part of the sports culture in the Midwest. And so I think they're probably making a mistake too. So
they are, but like, to them, here's the thing. It's like, it's not a mistake to him because he's going to make so much money. He doesn't give a fuck about us. Mm-hmm. Like, it just sucks. And like,
I wonder how like the players feel about it.
It's not for 6 years. So we kind of have time to like process it, which I'm glad it's not like tomorrow. But most of them, like Mahomes might have a few years there, but a lot of them are going to be like Chris Jones, Travis Kelce. None of them will play there. So I think they get to like not really have an opinion. But I wonder what Chiefs players from like the 90s and 2000s think. Like, I don't know.
Well,
it's just crazy.
Like, I think being, and I'm not in their position whatsoever, but I think that like when you come from not having all the nicest stuff, a part of you is like, oh, like finally we're going to get what we deserve in the weight room and in the training room and showers and locker room. But I also think there's a side of like, that's where all the memories were made. You know what I mean? So I feel like more people are going to be leaning towards like, no, like we want to stay in Arrowhead. But there's a little piece of everyone that's like, you know what, maybe we are getting what we deserve with like the accessories and everything.
They could have had that at Arrow. What's funny is he also didn't spend money ever before. Like, he's fucking cheap. That's why this is crazy. That's
my thing. Why couldn't you just like, if that was one of the main things, and they're saying they're going to build a stadium so it can be even louder, but like, fuck that.
It's not.
You don't need that. I know.
It won't.
But like, why couldn't they just renovate like the training room and locker rooms and all that?
I'll tell you, because the way they did it was they wanted like the county or like it's also weird because Kansas is like all in, and Missouri, because we have St. Louis, it's like, and St. Louis has other teams, like they don't care as much about Kansas City sports teams. So it was kind of like Kansas City, Missouri, and like Western Missouri against the entire state of Kansas. But anyways, he wanted like the county to pay for it via taxes and stuff like that. So they would always propose these tax bills to like get money from people to vote on money going to like renovations and all this shit, when like, hey dude, you're a fucking billionaire. Don't be a cheap fuck for like 1 second. And like, you do the renovations. And like, it just was never gonna like, yeah, he could have paid for it, but he was asking Missouri County residents to like, it's Jackson County, I believe, to pay for everything. And they voted no because they sent him this like last minute cheap fucking whatever. And so he'll blame taxpayers and like people.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
When in reality, he could just do it and like keep Arrowhead fine. But the players do a thing at the end of every year where they vote on.
Dude, I saw it when he got an F.
He got Fs. He got Fs because he didn't spend money on shit. And now he wants a new stadium. That again, he's really not even fucking paying anything for it. But
that is just, why? You would think they said like the first time we won a Super Bowl that he got like 4 out of 10. He was the worst owner. But why is that?
Cheap. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
Probably very smart. But like, I don't think he actually gives a fuck about tradition, history, any football shit at all. It's like, it's all business.
You know what's funny?
Which blows.
That is like, I feel like a lot of people in positions of power, because that's what we're dealing with our commissioner, is they are very, yes, we will give you credit. You are very smart business people, but we need sports people too. We need a business.
Is Kathy not a hooper?
No.
Oh, I guess I never really even.
She like ran that. Deloitte.
People can be good at business, but at the same time, not get what like. But then again, like, why would I expect fucking a billionaire dude to care about what a blue collar dude in fucking Kansas City, Missouri, like actually cares about, or look out for them in any way? And I guess you could say the same if Kathy, like, she can run a business or like run an organization well, but then when it comes down to like actually wanting to be like seen as relatable or like being a good transitional like voice for like what players want, what fans want, she could be bad at that and still be good at like the business management side of things, I guess.
But yeah, that does suck. I think a lot of us are butthurt over that, as we should be though. Like that's some shit.
Now I'm sweating.
Hot girls of the week. Maybe Gracie Hunt. Well, I'll talk about my hot girls of the week to turn it into a more positive note.
Your Arby's hot girl of the week.
My Arby's hot girls, multiple. So, turn it up of what we're doing this weekend. I'm about to head home today because I am throwing a classic for high school girls basketball.
Wait, I wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah, no, it's fun. So what it is, we were going to try to like kind of keep it like Midwest, but it has like seriously, there's a market for it. So it has kind of blown up. And actually, Wes, we're having the #1 team in the nation, or they were ranked at preseason. They're coming. But there's like so many top 25 girls who are going to be playing in it, top 25 teams around the nation, so many top like 50 and 100. Like it's kind of a big deal. It's nice.
And it's at Columbia College, yes?
Yep, at Columbia College. And actually, Arby's is one of our main sponsors. We also have...
Oh, dope.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. We also have like Adidas, Yeti. A lot of local people around the community have donated a lot of money, which is so cool because I think that like people are seeing the rise in women's sports. I don't know. And if you invest, like you get a good product. And so it's going to be a fun weekend. But yeah, it's at Columbia College. Starts Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How
much involvement do you have in like who gets invited and the logistics of the actual like camp itself?
So we hire someone, his name's Brad, and he's awesome. And like, this is what he does for like, he like, what do you even call that? He like brings teams to tournaments. Like that's what he does. You know what I mean? But we hired him on and we've had over like 4,500, 5,000 teams reaching out wanting to be a part of it across the nation. So it's it's cool. It really is like Columbia College.
Yeah, I played in so many like little soccer and basketball camps at Columbia College growing up. They're always like a great, like they're just a good host school. And everyone knows Columbia is home to the University of Missouri, but there's also other universities in town. And Columbia College is, does a lot for the like community for sure.
Well, no, they do for sure. But like, there's like a whole bunch of college coaches that are going to be there. There's a lot of people, in Columbia and then like the surrounding towns. So I think it's really fun to like have people go to Booch's, try out Shiloh's, go, go to Harpo's and like do all that type of stuff and kind of see how we were raised too. And so it does bring money back into, Columbia and where we grew up. And so it's exciting. It's going to be a long freaking weekend, but it's a great weekend. So
I'll get you a shirt. Are the Arby's hot girls, everyone participating?
Yeah. I'm not kidding. Like this is like a high talented group of athletes that are coming in. And we also, I think, do it at, eventually maybe we'll move over to Mizzou. But Lindsay and I have always talked about like, it is so fun because that gym gets packed And like, it's the environment that you create.
Yeah.
And like, it's a cool environment for high school girls basketball. And so, it's all the players coming in. It's going to be a big weekend, and I need to like catch up on sleep because I'm not kidding. I'm like up from like 5 a.m. till 1 a.m. Like it's a long freaking weekend.
Do you then what's your role though? Like while the girls are playing, are you like in huddles, or do you kind of like chill off to the side, or how does that work?
So it's like legit, like these games count towards their records and whatnot. And so I think
so you're like, okay.
So I'm just like, we just host it. But I think a lot of like pro athletes who like host camps or host tournaments or just like whatever, it's like their name, but they're never there. And so like, I wanted to make sure, like growing up in Columbia, there's not a lot of pro athletes. And so I was like, if we're going to do this, let's do it right. And so I make sure I'm there 24/7. So it's like a good way for girls to come like ask questions, get pictures, autographs. And like, it's just really cool to kind of help mentor. Cause I just love that side of things of like, there's people, and I'm sure with you too, like when people see you, I'm sure they want to know like, how did you get on Bravo, or how did you get to do what you do? And it just gives people a place to go to ask these questions and just like hang out. So I'm there 24/7. So it's fun.
Dope. Have you ever would you ever invite teammates to come with you?
Well, I think it's kind of hard because Unrivaled is going on and a lot of people go overseas. But I think in the future, I really am like, I'm going to try to get, some of my teammates there because they could come for like a day, you know what I mean? Or like a couple hours. And I think that's a cool draw. Like that's a cool thing for, people to see WNBA players.
Yeah, hell yeah. My hot girls of the week, super quick. The first ladies of Montana State University. So our athletic director's wife, Heather Costello, and our head football coach's wife, Molly Vegan. They are the cutest, nicest, most professional women ever.
Love that.
And they've been so good to me. And like, if they see me like at an event or whatever, they come check on me or like message me when we're out to like find me or whatever.
Yep.
And they're so like, I don't know, that can be a job where there's just so much going on. You could be overwhelmed, and they are so like full of smiles and joy. Yeah. They're just so good at like that role, I think. And they've made me feel so like a part of the family.
Well, dude, you're a great ambassador for your school. You're a great ambassador.
My best. Thank you.
You kill it.
But
you absolutely kill it.
They've been so good to me and are like, they act like my mom when I see them, and I love them so much, and I want to give them a shout out and also congrats because they probably will get rings out of this whole deal. So
as they should,
they get a big shout out from me for being, and they dress so cute, and they've always got like little cowboy hats and like
cool Wes.
like what?
Need your help. This is like the most random thing ever, and I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but tomorrow I'm going to the Capitol and getting introduced in front of like the governor and all those people because it's like I'm becoming like a famous Missourian. I don't even know what the hell that means.
Wait, is that an award?
Yeah. So
is that like an official thing?
Yeah. Step up your game, bud. Do something crazy on TV.
Oh, whoa.
But I want to know.
That's tomorrow?
Yes, I need it. And I'm trying to figure out an outfit. I kind of want to wear a cowgirl hat, but I don't know like what the vibe should be.
If you're going to the Capitol, I would do you have any like suits that look like hot? Like you still want to be like girly?
No, I do, but I feel
or a dress. I wouldn't go cowboy hat in the Capitol unless you're like really set on it. We can pull it off.
No, I am because here's my thing. I want to dress. I've already decided. I want to dress like
Wait, also congrats. That's really cool.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I don't even know like what even is that? Like I don't like
so is that in Jeff City?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's very interesting. I was like, this is the biggest mistake in history for Missouri.
Missouri history?
Besides the Chiefs. No, but I was thinking, like, everyone's going to be dressed in, like, Susan said.
Everyone's like, Missouri, what have we become now?
No,
everything's going so bad.
Yeah. Dude, it's like Walt Disney, Brad Pitt, and now, like,
Yeah. Yeah. Sheryl Crow, Sophie.
Yeah. Nelly. Hell yeah.
Nelly.
But no, I want to I want to dress cute, but I also want to get into my Western wear. And I think I have oh my fuck, West. I did not even tell you my story about this cowboy hat. I don't know.
I thought that what was going to come of, because I brought up cowboy hat and you lost your shit for a second.
Okay. Because I'm a little, I feel bad if this gets out because it's not I'm just going to tell a story and I don't want anyone to take offense to this. So, real quick.
No one can take offense to this story. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1.
So, I did something with the Western world because NFR was kind of over the holidays and it's in Vegas, but there is an all women's event and it's called Breakaway roping. And it's actually really cool. But because it's an all women's event, these old country men who are stuck in their ways won't add it. Yet this is the fastest growing sport in rodeo, which is kind of crazy. Think about it. Think about all the guys that rodeo, but think about all the little girls, the aunts, the wives. There's so many women in the Western world. So, so they have to throw their own event. So they brought it out here to Scottsdale. It was at Westworld. And they're like, hey, would you want to come and, kind of help promote our sport and meet these athletes? Because the girls are athletes, but so are the horses. There's just everything about it was so cool. It was honestly, you would have loved it. You would have.
No, women are a big part of the rodeo world. I don't think rodeos exist without women. And and also, that's fucked. That's annoying. I don't think I knew that. I wonder what my dad would say.
So,
he probably knows, but
they have to throw their own event. And at this event, they can make the most money. They travel around all the country and at this one and go to multiple rodeos and ropings and all that type of stuff. But at this one event, they could make the most money they made all year. So it's a really big deal. And so I was there and I got on CBS Sports and I was hyping it up and it was so fun. But afterwards, there's vendors and stuff. And I know they just came from NFR, but I also wanted to show my support to that sport. You know what I mean? And so I was kind of going around the vendors and oh yeah, here's this, here's that, $50, $75, whatever. And I got to this cowboy hat and I have a black one. I have a kind of a blush one, but there's a really pretty brown one. And it was going to fit perfectly with my outfit for being on the show.
Did they mold it to you or did it fit right away?
Oh, just wait. So I picked a hat and he measured my head, molded it to my head, molded they do everything right in front of you. And I know, I was oh, it's probably going to be what, $300 to $500, it's fine.
Yeah. Good hat.
He's yeah, great hat. It's the best that you can get. And so I thought that was the price. And he goes, and we'll give you 20% off. And I was oh, perfect. That's so nice of you guys. And he goes, all right, it's going to be $1,080. Fuck me.
Wow.
But I was he's is that okay? I was oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, totally.
But it's fine. But I wasn't expecting to spend that on a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's a jump scare.
Yeah, and so I was walking away and goes, oh, and you get a free hat case for your cowboy hats. I was oh,
thanks, man.
So now that I spent freaking $1,000 on a cowboy hat after 20% off, I'm trying to wear that motherfucker as much as I can.
No, of course. Well, this is weird that I wore this hat because this is a cowboy hat store in Bozeman. They made me a hat in October. Yeah, a nice little green one. So shout out Crossbow. Okay, so yeah, you do need to wear the hat then, and you said it's brown.
It's brown. It's really pretty. Do you want me to get it real quick?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what. Do you know what you're gonna wear with it though?
No, that's why I'm asking you.
Should we Google how I do a bunch of neutrals because black. A lot of people will get mad if you wear black and brown together. Is that even still a thing that you can't wear black and brown?
I don't care, but I do it all the time and I love it. All right, everybody.
Let me see.
So I'll save the best for last. Here's kind of the blush one.
Cute. That looks good.
Okay.
I like that.
Option one. I also haven't brushed my hair in a couple days. I need to wash it.
Yeah, I figured your hair would look a little different, probably at the Capitol.
I hope so.
Also, people don't know this. One of the most unknown capitals in all of the 50 states is that Missouri's is Jefferson City, Missouri. Yeah. It's on the river. It's not even like a top 5 biggest town in Missouri. There's a good ice cream. There's a good ice cream shop in Jeff City. They used to be really good at sports. I don't know how they are right now. Oh, that one's cute too. Mm-hmm. Could you do all black? That would look good.
I was thinking about it. And then
do you wear a cowboy hat with a dress? Or would you do more like, would you layer?
Shorties. This is it. Actually,
wow.
All women owned.
Oh, that's dope. Do you know where they're based out of?
Oklahoma.
I like that hat a lot though.
Dude, it's nice.
That one looks good.
Because it just fits. Like, it just like, those ones are a little big. But like, this is like I could go roping in this hat, dude.
You want to go roping with Mr. Wilson sometime?
Dude, bring it out. Yeah.
See if you can hang.
I probably can't. Oh, I got to rope with the Michael Jordan of Breakaway roping, Jackie.
What's his name? Or it's a woman?
Girl. Yeah.
Fuck, sorry. God damn it. Damn it, West. You said Michael Jordan. No, that's not my fault. You should have said the Sue Bird.
Dude, it's fine. I could have said that. I was trying to put it in terms that you guys would understand. And so, but she's awesome. And she kind of taught me, and she said I had good form, good natural form, but
follow through.
I'd really have to work on that. But and that's kind of a fun hat. I love the color.
No, it looks good. We used to play horse in the backyard with my dad with roping. And so he'd always win, but
how did you know that? And they do like trick shots and stuff?
Well, I just mean because my dad knows how to rope and like my brother and I aren't good. And so we would just take turns and try our best.
You could have been. You guys just didn't give it the time and effort that it probably deserved.
But he wasn't like he didn't like really lock into like cowboy shit until by the time I was in like 6th or 7th grade. Because he taught for so long, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
Today's show is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet, Florida's sportsbook, and the official sportsbook partner of your favorite Florida teams. The Jags, the Bucks, the Heat, the Magic, the Panthers. Playoffs are officially here, and if you think you know how this thing's about to go, now's the time to put in the work. Build a same-game parlay on Hard Rock Bet and make game day way more interesting. And if football's not your only love, no problem. Hard Rock Bet has you covered on the hardwood too. NBA and college hoops every night all season long. You can even mix it up. Got a playoff parlay cooking? Toss in an NBA or player prop and juice the payout a little more. Why not? And if you're late to the game, relax. Hard Rock Bet has live in-game betting so you can jump in whenever. See a momentum shift, spot a player prop you like, and get your bet in just with a few taps. If you haven't placed your first bet yet, this is the perfect time. Put down $5, and if it hits, you'll get your winnings plus $150 in bonus bets. Hard Rock Bet is the only legal sportsbook in Florida, and it's also live in Arizona, Ohio, New Jersey, Indiana, Tennessee, Virginia, Illinois, Colorado, and Michigan, with more states coming soon. They're also dropping new promos every single day, so whenever you're listening, just open the app and see what's live. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and make your first deposit today. This segment is presented by Hard Rock Bet real quick. All right. We're going to pick a Super Bowl matchup. We can do it together. I'm going to go for the NFC. I want the Seahawks to do well because they have a Montana State Bobcat starting at safety. Shout out Ty Okada. He's been absolutely balling. Because the Chiefs aren't playing anymore, I really don't have a dog in the fight except for rooting for my friends. So NFC side will go Seattle.
I think I'm going to go with I have friends on are the 49ers still in it?
Yeah, but I picked the Seahawks.
Ow.
Okay.
Why? Because there's a person you know?
Yeah, but isn't that what you were just going to say?
I was just about to say because I know people too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go AFC. You know what? This is probably going to be not a fun, or people are going to give me shit for it, but I wouldn't mind seeing the Broncos.
Okay.
I don't like any of them. Honestly, this is hard for me. I hate when people ask me this question because I hate everybody.
As a Chiefs fan, we kind of hate the Broncos. You hate the Chargers a little. You hate the Bills just given recent rivalries.
You don't want the Patriots to win. You don't want the Texans to win.
I almost, part of me thinks if the Pats do make it to the Super Bowl or like whatever, win it, people will go back to hating the Patriots more than hating us. So I'm like, does the Patriots kind of like bringing back their little like dynasty take a little heat off of the good brothers in Kansas City? But I'm going to give another shout out. My roommate from college, Alex Singleton, starting linebacker for the Broncos. So if they go, I won't be full blown hater.
No,
so,
I think, but my
Broncos,
favorite
Seahawks.
team. My favorite team out of all these, though, I would have to go with the 49ers, just because I have friends on that.
Do you know their names? Your friends' names?
Well, the Kittles, and then I can't say her last name, but the Kyria,
Juszczyk.
Juszczyk. I can't say that, but they're just so cute, and I become kind of friends with them.
Yeah, they got a lot of good wags on the 49ers.
Yeah, they do.
That segment was presented by Hard Rock Bet. Woohoo.
That just kills us to say. Our Chiefs should be in it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think a long off season is going to do them well.
Yeah.
Like they haven't had a long off season in 8 years.
Ever.
So get healthy, watch some extra tape. Maybe go on a vacation.
Dude, yeah. I was about to say, get away from football and just go enjoy your life for a little bit so then you can come back refreshed. Get away.
I agree. That was fun, huh?
It was. I know. I missed you too. And I feel like we probably didn't even talk about everything we could have talked about, but it's been a while. So.
No, it's been a long time.
Well, stay tuned on the outfit. So should I go with the brown or should I go with the black hat?
Brown. Do the brown. You paid a lot. It looks good.
Yeah. Covers up my greasy hair.
Yeah, but take a shower before you go. And then send us pictures. Bye, everyone. Say, hope you shower, Sophie. See ya.
Fab.